What's up, guys? Hope all is well. I want to bring to you a tutorial series. During this tutorial series of videos, we are going to talk about and cover all the basics of exercising. I think a lot of people in the fitness industry um, are trying to be very creative. They're trying to be come up with different and newer exercises. And I myself think if you can stick to the basics, you can master the techniques, you can master the basics, the fundamentals. That's all you need. No matter if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, if you're an athlete training for a specific sport, or if you're just training in general. If you stick to the basics, you master the basics, you master the technique and all the fundamentals with proper movements. Um, that's really all you need. So during this series of videos, we're gonna cover everything. Nothing advanced. It's all um, basically beginners, um, and it's for even experienced people who train. So and here the thing is, a lot of people think they've reached to a certain point in their training, like say for 5 years or so, they think that they get to a certain point and that they are too far to go back and cover the basics, and that's just not the case. Um, the thing that I see a lot of is that people will um, not train the basics, not cover the basics, and then get into weight training and CrossFit and like all the more advanced exercising and training. And they carry those bad habits over on into those training styles that they inhabit. So um, it's good to take care of yourself, cover the basics right offhand. Because as you guys know, with me, it's not training for today, it's not training for tomorrow, it's not training for next year. We're training for longevity. All right, and you can do that and still train hard. You can go all out. You can go insane with your training. So, as I said, you think about. I see it a lot of times. Um, uh, we as humans, we don't do or don't like to do. We avoid things that we are either uncomfortable doing or that we've never learned how to do. And for example, I'll tell you that running. Um, People, when I tell them that there's a technique to running, people laugh at that, and it's because we don't know. Just like anything else, whether you're squatting, push up, jumping jacks, there's a technique to every movement, and we want to find out uh, the proper technique. We want to be as fluid as possible. One thing I learned about when I first started boxing was in boxing, 3 minutes is a long time to be consistently active. And so, you, as a boxer, you want to learn how to use very minimum movement. You want to be able to use very minimum energy as possible. And the only way you can do that is being conservative and learning from the basics. Um, if you watch boxing, you know the guys that don't really have great technique, the guys that kind of move around the ring a lot, the guys that come out brawling, they are the ones that tend to tire out in the early rounds. And so, if you're going for a 12-round match, by 4, 5, or 6, they're already gassed out, and it's because they don't use the proper technique, and they're using way more energy than the other boxer. And that's why I always say the best boxer is the most calm boxer. They're the ones that they minimize the movement they use, they minimize how much energy they burn, and they stick to the basics that they learned from day one. And those are the ones that become great. So, as I said, we're just going to go through a series every day. I'm going to just drop some jewels on a specific exercise, as I said, it's going to be on basic exercise. It's not going to be on anything advanced. These are things that we do on a regular basis. So, um, yep, you guys stay tuned. Uh, Let me know if it benefits you, if it helps you at all. If not, I'm sure there's a different way we can go about things. But as I said, this is me. This is coming from me because um, I really care about your longevity health, and not just organ health, not just your insides, but all your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles, everything. We cover everything, all right, because we want to be functionally fit. So tune in. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I can help in any kind of way. You guys stay elite.